Hello everybody, Johnny is in the house. On this video, I'll explain what are Boolean expressions and how to work with them. The concept of Boolean expressions applies similarly for most of the programming languages, but the programming language used on this video is Java. So let's start by answering the question, what is a Boolean? The answer is pretty simple. It's a type of data that accepts only two values, true or false. In Java, we can declare a Boolean variable by writing the type followed by the name of the variable, the assignment operator, which is represented by the equal symbol, the value we want to assign, in this case true, and finally a semicolon. But how can we get a Boolean value? We can do it by writing true, by writing false, or by using operators. The first one is the equality operator. This operator returns true if both operands are the same and false if they aren't. The equality operator is represented by two continuous equal symbols. So we will say that 1 equal to 0 returns false, 0 equal to 0 returns true, and 1 equal to 1 returns true as well. The opposite operator is called the inequality operator, and this is represented by an exclamation symbol followed by an equal symbol. It returns true when the two operands are not the same and returns false when the two operands are the same. So we will say that 0 not equal to 0 is false, 1 not equal to 0 is true, and 2 not equal to 1 is true. More interesting is the relational operator greater than, represented by the greater than symbol. So we will say that 0 greater than 0 is false, 1 greater than 0 is true, and 2 greater than 1 is true. Complementing those three relational operators, we have the greater than or equal to operator, the less than operator, and the less than or equal to operator. They work in the same way as we have explained for the previous ones. Don't worry if you felt like the relational operators were too much information. Fortunately, the logical operators are only three. Let's start with the operator AND. Basically, the AND operator returns true only if both operators are true. Java performs the short circuit evaluation on the AND operator. This means that if the first argument is false, the AND operator returns false without evaluating the second one. The AND operator is represented by two ampersands. The OR operator, on the other hand, returns false only if both operands are false. Java also performs short-circuit evaluation on the OR operator. This means that if the first operand is true, the OR operator returns true without evaluating the second one. The OR operator is represented by two vertical bars. The NOT operator inverts the value of the Boolean. So not false returns true, and not true returns false. The not operator is represented by an exclamation mark. Okay, let's run some practical examples. We'll use the J shell, which is included with Java 9 and later versions of Java. If you haven't installed Java, you can check the video in the card in which I show how to install Java using SDK. So first, let's define the result variable, which is going to be assigned the value of false. The EA shell prints its value, confirming that currently is false. We change the value of the result variable to true. So result assignment true. And the EA shell prints true, confirming that its value is true now. Let's assign to the result variable the value obtained by evaluating a Boolean expression. So for example, result assignment 1 equals to 0. Now the EA shell prints the value of the result variable, which now is false because 1 equals to 0 is false. Let's do the last assignment by, let's say, result assignment 3 equal to 3. So now, as you can see, result has changed to true. On the EA shell, we can just write the Boolean expression without storing its value on any variable. For example, 1000 not equal to 1000 returns false. We are not storing the resulting on any variable, but the EA shell is printing the result of the Boolean expression. Uh, More examples: 9 not equal to 5, it's true. Similarly, 7 greater than 10, it's going to return false. 7 less than 10 returns true. Okay, then greater than or equal to 10 returns true. And finally, 11 less than or equal to 9 returns false. And that would be the relational operators. Let's jump into the logical operators. So first, let's demonstrate that the AND operator only returns true when both operators are true by sending the Boolean expressions directly to the J shell. So false and false returns false, false and true returns false, true and false returns false as well, and finally true and true returns true. As you can see, only when both operands are true, the AND operator is gonna return true. So similarly, we can demonstrate that the OR operand only returns false when both operands are false. So for example, true or true returns true, true or false returns true, false or true return, returns true, and false or false returns false. So as you can see, only when the two operands are false, the OR operator returns false. Finally, the NOT operand. For example, yeah, it's gonna invert the value. For example, not false returns true, and not true returns false. Okay, so let's write a little bit more complex expressions. One in which we can combine relational and logical operators. For example, 10 equal to 10 and 9 equal to 9. In this case, it's true because both operands returns true. 10, because 10 is equal to 10 and 9 is equal to 9. For example, 8 greater than 20 or 7 less than 3 returns false because both Boolean expressions return false. Finally, let's use some Boolean variables in our expressions. So let's define a variable named first operand. It's a Boolean, and we are gonna assign directly. Okay, let's assign 1000 greater than 50 to it. Yes, so the first operand value is true, and then we have the second operand variable, which is gonna be equal to 0 equal to 0. So you can see that both the first operand and second operand are true. Example, first operand and second operand. I have a typo here. Yes, cool. Um, so first operand and second operand returns true, but for example, first operand and not second operand returns false. Similarly, not first operand or not second operand returns false, and um, not first operand or second operand returns true. Yeah, as you can see, even uh, the Boolean expressions contain only two possible values. It's possible to get complex Boolean expressions by combining the relational and logical operators. So, um, what can we summarize about Boolean expressions? First, Boolean expressions return true or false. Second, the relational operators can receive different type of values, including booleans, but return booleans only. The logical operators at the end only receive booleans as operands and return a boolean. That has been all about booleans. Thank you for your attention. Write in the comments what you think. Did I forget to mention something important? Did I say something that's not 100% correct? You like it, you dislike it, you love it, you hate it. Anyway, I did it for the memes.